Hi, I'm Taoseef, and in today's presentation I'll be discussing my idea on how to increase circular economy in Western Sydney. The development in Western Sydney is rapid and will only increase more in the future, which begs the question if any resources are put forward to increase circular economy. In the modern world, ignoring a way to reuse or transform a product or material can have exponential consequences, like the garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean. The product of my choice is the Whirlybird, and I'll be putting forward ideas on how to use this product to offset our carbon footprint whilst also keeping the consumers satisfied. Problem statement. People in Western Sydney are facing three big issues right now: housing/job imbalances and overheating. The local people must live through 30 to 40 degrees of heat through the summer months, which could be deadly at some points. But how do we combine this with circular economy? My mission will be to bridge this gap and propose my ideas which would be viable for the locals in Western Sydney. Not only that, but we also have to promote whirlybirds through social media to educate the locals for this to be a seamless change. For this presentation, my focus will be around heat. By the end of this presentation, I hope I'm able to get across that the heating problem in Western Sydney is quite serious. I'd like to also show the proposals made are a solution that can help the locals learn and live in comfort, which is what everyone deserves. Let's address global warming. Due to burning fossil fuels, we are slowly heating up our planet through the greenhouse effect. In 2021, it was recorded that 71% of energy came from fossil fuel in Australia, and 25 to 50% of the energy used accounts for heating and cooling. Temperature in Western Sydney has slowly risen, but suburbs and other living spaces near the coastal region don't face this problem due to the sea breeze keeping the air fresh. But Western Sydney is far from the coastline. What are whirlybirds? Here in this diagram, we can see how the whirlybirds work. By getting spun by the wind, the fan inside sucks out all the hot air from the top attic while new air can come in from the outside through the outer vents. This in turn leaves a colder gradient in the attic. The addition of grills on the ceiling increases the efficiency even more, leading to a cooler house. We've been talking about how whirlybirds work, but how is it related to circular economy? Well, the material, which is aluminium, will be sourced directly from the consumers. All the aluminium used in the making of this product will be 100% recycled and documented, so consumers are rest assured we're not destroying the environment. Any need of aluminium and any need of excess aluminium will be sourced straight from any can collection facilities in Western Sydney, driving up the circular economy even more. This means no more destroying the Earth's crust for materials. Aluminium is also the best element for this product because of its incredible property of infinite recyclability. Aluminium is also non-toxic, non-corrosive, and non-reactive, meaning it's completely safe for the environment. Western Sydney is listed as the most disadvantaged area regarding socio-economic status, which can lead people to not invest in new utilities. The way to combat this is to allow consumers to gather their own materials, which for this project is aluminium. By doing this, consumers can avoid paying $100 to $200 by saving up cans or other aluminium products. The installation fee will also be paid differently. Due to Western Sydney being a low socioeconomic area, locals might not have the disposable income to spend on utilities. So people can pay their installation fee in installments through the money being saved from not using air conditioners and vents. We must market the Whirlybird as a zero energy, zero carbon footprint, and zero money product on social media. Through this, consumers can learn the process of possessing a Whirlybird with no requirement to pay cash. We have to make this change easy for the consumers so we can reach a cleaner future faster. By allowing consumers this opportunity, they'll also be more inclined to learn. Consumers will be able to relax more for not needing to pay extra for cooling and ventilation. The vents will last for 25 years without maintenance. When due for maintenance, it can be inspected for any deformities and a new layer of protection coating can be applied. If the deformities are more than usual, the whirlybirds can be brought down and refurbished by the company and put back up for a small fee, or sold to another buyer. If the whirlybirds reach a point of deformity or redundancy, it can be transformed into unique and aesthetic furniture. Here we have an example of a whirlybird that has been transformed into a table with a vase on top of it. This shows elegant design which suits modern and vintage design. This can be placed around living rooms, bedrooms, or placed as an outdoor furniture due to the durability of aluminium. As seen from the mock-up picture above, it's easy to see that the whirlybird easily blends in with the other furniture. The design is also super unique, resembling a propeller almost. Consumers are also going to be satisfied with themselves, knowing they're making an impact and saving the planet. By using the whirlybirds as plant pots, greenhouse emissions can be offset due to the plants absorbing carbon. Plant pots can be placed inside, outside, or even hung from an anchor. At this point, the whirlybird has reached the last transformation and can stay in this state indefinitely, until it gets severely damaged. Then it can be remounted and made into other aluminium products, continuing the cycle. I believe whirlybirds to be the best option right now in terms of keeping our people cool during summer. By researching how it works and how we can increase its circular economy, I'll be designing a type of whirlybird that is easy to directly manufacture from aluminium cans. I'll also be looking at injection molding to take inspiration, and design my new whirlybird accordingly in order to fit the circular economy criteria even better. Thanks for listening.